Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another mixed media layout for you. I am using the November Tapestry Clique Kit for this layout, and the background paper with that tie-dye worn look is called Indigo, and the paper you see me cutting right now is called Paper Ledger, and it's also got like this tie-dye vibe, and I'm just absolutely loving the colors in this collection. They're all very like emerald tones, navies, the mustard yellow, almost like an amber. They're great. So I am going with just a strip of this pattern paper. I'm deciding vertical or horizontal, but I do end up going with it vertically. And I will be using this floral paper as well. The floral is made with navy. It's not black. And this one's called Road Trip, which is the floral one. I had this idea that I would be cutting out like the corner, a corner portion and having like this cluster of flowers amongst the corner. And you'll see me kind of thumb around with it and move it around, which does look good, but it doesn't make the final layout. I end up cutting them all individually, as you will see coming up. Now this gorgeous butterfly paper is simply called Butterfly Garden, and I've seen other design team members cut them up like embellishments, and I absolutely loved it. I think I cut up about 3 because I'm saving like the rest of the fussy cutting to have an explosion of butterflies on an upcoming layout. So I am adding white gesso to the center of the page where I would want to go and start adding my mixed media. And what I'm using this time are my reliable and fun Neocolor, what are they called? Neocolor 2 water-soluble crayons. And they're fantastic. If you haven't seen me play with these before, I'm using a water brush by Pentel. They are like colored pencils, but they dry permanent. And what that means is simply that you get to play and add on layers, and once it dries, it does not react with water again. So you can build color on color on color. It's unlike watercolor paper or pencils because once water touches it again, it'll move. And these will dry permanent, and then you can add another layer of either the same color or a different color right on top of it, and the water will have no effect on what's already dried. The pencils to the left do the same thing. They are the Ink Tense pencils by Duart. Duart? I say that wrong all the time if you know the company. They do the same thing. They dry permanent, but they are water reactive initially. So I obviously kept the colors in the same family, a minty green and like these soft blues, which is fun. So I put it to the side so that it just dries up, and I am going to start matting my photo. Now, if you know me as well, I've recently adopted another dog, and clearly I scrapped my life of being a dog mom. So this is us at the park with my 2 doxies, and I wanted to pull in more of that amber color to my layout, so I tight matted it with that amber colored one. And then I'm going to take these other 6x6 from the 6x6 paper pads, and at first I try to do like a rough edge and just tear it like some other YouTubers do. And I don't know, like I end up cutting a straight line anyway because I try to do the worn look and it just doesn't fit me. So there I was just cutting it off. I was like, nope, I need a straight edge. I can't do it. I'm trying to love ripped paper look, but I don't know what it is about it, but it just does. Simply drying it. You can see where I forgot to add some extra gesso on that side that got wet to the back of the paper, but it's okay. It still looks good. So, like I said, here I am just thumbing around some of the embellishments that I cut out. I end up cutting all of them to be individual for the end. So how they're kind of clustered right now is still not how the layout ends up. I am simply playing around with what I got and trying to figure out what I like the best. So there are my fussy cutted butterflies, and I could have cut out more of the blue ones, but these are going to be like the pops of color on my page, while everything else does stay on the blue side. So it's super fun. The collection is just beautiful. Like this one is probably going to be one of my all-time favorites of the year, as well as my other that I had so much fun with was Pink Paisley's Citrus Bliss collection. Oh my god, I love that collection. I had so much fun working with that color scheme and everything that had pineapples. Really good stuff. The hashtag dog mom cutouts I did with the Cricut at the crop last week, and you see that I didn't waste my time showing you me gold heat embossing them so that they pop a little bit more, because the accent color too is gold in this collection. And these are all from the die cut pack from the Wildflower collection, as well as those tags. They were from a cut apart sheet as well. So everything on the layout, despite the dog mom title, is all from the collection. And that was in the kit itself from Clique Kits. So it's really fun. I really do enjoy having a subscription with them, so that you can get a taste of the collections that are out without me having to purchase them on my own all the time. So hashtag dog mom. It's also how I post on Instagram, and I'm using that gold foiled too, just because I have two doxies, and it is fun. Oh, I love it. This collection's fun. I've already done about 3 or so layouts, so you will be seeing them shortly. This is the first one I think I'll be posting, so it's fun. Oh, and there goes my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, so what else am I doing? So I'm thumbing around with the butterflies, and I do believe that is how it ends up. I put the layout away already, so just committing to all of their placements, because you know me, I like to put it down, move it around, put it down, move it around before I glue anything down. But with the rest of those butterflies on that page, there's a design team member that did a gorgeous layout with adding all like a seriously like 10, 12, 15, 20, I don't know, of the butterflies, and I love the way it turned out. So I will probably be scrap lifting that one just so that I can have a page very similar. And just using my paints to weigh it down, and I'll be adding a few more stickers to the sheet, also enhancing more of the gold element, and then that will be wrapping up my layout. So yeah, as always, thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the support. Please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you have not already, so that you can always be informed on my scrappy adventures. Take care. Bye.